a lot of us still sell features.
Yeah.
Meaning, hey, yeah, but when you get this kitchen, you're going to get, soft close drawers. And you're also going to get a really nice refrigerator. You're also going to get, well, guess what? Those are just products. But if you can sell the feeling and you go through that, that's where the messaging comes in. Because what's funny is the way that we sell is always very different than the way that we buy. We buy very, we see all these ads over and over and over, and we go through this whole journey of stuff, and that's how we buy, but then we turn around and do it very differently because we don't stop and think about this stuff. Or let's say you're really good at selling, right? And if you're really good at selling, and I don't mean just like only referrals, because that's not selling, that's just, you're collecting orders. That's all it really is. But if you're really good at selling, well, you know how to draw out the emotion of somebody. You understand the motive and why they do what they do. But then when you put all your stuff online and you say, check out this deck. Hey, look at this new kitchen. Or, hey, we stepped in and we did an amazing job for this customer. Like, that now is so opposite of what you're supposed to do. And if you're good at selling, you know that that's the case, yet you pass this off to somebody else. You say, hey, get me a bunch of leads. But unfortunately, what they've done is typically the leads that they get you are people that are lower end because you have positioned yourself either as a low end brand, or all the messaging and all the value is we are a good remodeling company. We are a really good landscape company. Not we are a company that creates memories or helps you create memories for your family, and we do it through remodeling. Or we are a company that enables you to get outside and spend time with your family through building a pond in your backyard.
And you see how your messaging actually shows your overall value. And if you don't understand your value at this point, I mean, I'm sure we have 1,000 podcasts about that, but you have to understand your value. All right. And you have to understand that your value and your understanding of it is going to be reflected into what your customers think about you, what they allow from you, what they, if I'm looking to get leads, right? Well, I got to be able to get people emotionally involved. Talked about the actual pains people are actually dealing with. That's some of my messaging. Well, if I'm looking to get higher profits, well, the reality is people buy emotionally, all right? And people need to know, can you solve my problem? And if my problem is the fact that, I'm driving in a beat up car that doesn't get looked at, or I feel like I don't feel that great in it, but I'm actually going to draw a crowd, then you're solving my problem. You're talking about that messaging and that value that way.
And there's two levels of problems, just a heads up, guys. There's surface level and there's deep down. So the first thing that you have to prove is, can you solve my problem? Let's say I'm a homeowner and I want to get my kitchen remodeled. Can you physically, remodel my kitchen? Yes or no? And that's the first thing you have to show, which makes total sense. And that's where most contractors stop. And when I say most, I mean like literally just about everyone.
Yeah.
Then the deeper problem is nobody gets their kitchen remodeled because it's just simply outdated, right? Because how would they know it's outdated unless they felt embarrassed because they're seeing something different on Pinterest or HGTV, or they were at their neighbor's house and they felt a little bit of jealousy. So the deeper down, motivation behind it is, can you solve my problem that's deep down? All right. Can you help me actually fix both of those? Because if their main motivation is making memories with family, they could go to Disney World. They could go on a hike together. But if they feel like you're able to fix, like if their problem is something like that's deep down, which literally every single person has that problem, and they feel like you can fix it with your solution, they will hire you. However, the only way that they know that you're able to do that is if you control the narrative and you broadcast this out before they call you. Because most people say, sorry, real fast, Chris, most people say, well, I can't just tell people the price because I need to educate them and I need to do this, I need to do that. But what they don't realize is that you can do all this stuff up front at mass scale. So the people that believe what you believe and believe in you, they will call you. And those that don't, they won't call you. So you're only talking to amazing people. Like imagine if you went on Tinder, Chris, even though Chris is about to have a kid.
Yeah, Megan, please.
Yeah, he's not going to be on
scenario.
Tinder. Imagine you on Tinder and every person that you swiped right on, meaning that you said yes.
Was like Megan.
Was like, yeah. But every single person that you swiped, imagine Tinder only showed you people that are like, this person, Chris, is a 10 out of 10 and they're interested in you. So you essentially just get to pick yes or no on all of them. That's how it needs to be. But most people are looking at it as like, do I want to date this guy? I don't know. And you swipe yes, and then they swipe no, and then it pops up and says, hey, bro, maybe next time.
Yeah.
Like it's demoralizing. So like that's essentially how this works in this game of business is it needs to get to a point where everybody who's coming to you is saying, hey, I'm going to swipe right. I know what you're about. I know what it costs. Let's go.
And when people talk to me, sometimes they say, oh, well, you're talking about building memories and things like that. Also recognize that your customer, deep down, they know that's what they want, but that's got to be pulled out of them a little bit.
Yeah, most people want to hold those cards because most people are like a little more, even if they're not extroverted, they're more introverted about their issues because we're taught don't bring it up.
Well, not only that, they may have never been able to put that in words the way you are, because they've never thought to themselves as, okay, well, I think I just need a new kitchen because I'm frustrated. They think that the problem is, like I said, it's outdated and all this other stuff, but they don't realize, oh, shoot, you know what? I'm not spending time with my family because I am kind of embarrassed about my kitchen. I am kind of embarrassed about my bathroom whenever we had a dinner party and someone asked where the bathroom is. This person's calling out my actual pain. And everybody's got the similar pains, right? We all have, especially in this world with remodeling and painting and outdoor living spaces, we all got similar pains. Reasons why we want the same stuff is pretty similar. So you calling it out makes you now the expert because you get it. You get me. You get my actual pain. And that's so important.